Hello and good day to you. This is the Talking Really, and today's talking point will be all about the 9 things that Amber Rudd has announced and what they mean in reality. Good day to you and welcome to the Talking Really channel. And today, here we go. This is in the mirror. The DWP benefit changes, 9 things that Amber Rudd has announced and what they actually mean in reality. This was written by Dan Bloom of the online political editor on the update on the 6th of March, which is obviously today. So there we go. If you're interested, then go over to the mirror.co.uk and you can read this article for yourself. So what exciting things have Amber Rudd been on about? Well, you know, after 9 years of Tory rule and benefit cuts, Amber Rudd has signalled a major change in tone, with a speech vowing to significantly improve the benefit system for the disabled. Now, please remember, why is this happening now? Well, please remember that we are near, and I would say, you know, within the next 6 months to a year, we are near a general election. Yes, that's right. They always come out with this crap when they want to get re-elected. Well, don't be fooled by it, because basically this is a load of old tosh, as far as I can see, having read the article. Amber Rudd admitted that disabled people feel put on trial. No kidding! In a damning verdict on her own party's legacy. I mean, for goodness sake, she was put in there to do all of this, and now she's going against the grain. I don't think so. I think this is a lot of old BS. Anyway, she's unveiling a string of new policies. The Works and Pensions Secretary said that the DWP must go further to listen harder and to reform effectively. It's a laugh, isn't it? I find it quite funny. And then she comes out with some heart sob. Oh my goodness me, heartstrings are really going to go on this one. She said that she drew on experience of a late father who was blind for more than 30 years. And she's saying that I want to believe I felt his anxiety, the struggles his blindness brought, every stumble, dignity and frailty. Doesn't it sound like total BS? Anyway.
Wait a second, I don't like the sound of that.
So this is a sharp break from David Cameron's attitude, the welfare scrounger in 2010, and George Osborne's complaint about people sleeping off a life of benefits in 2012. So far more progress needs to be made before disabled people are truly equal. Disabled people will rightly say that these measures don't go far enough. So what has she actually announced? Here's a summary of the 9 things that she said and what they mean. Item number 1 is 270,000 disabled pensioners will no longer face regular reviews. Well, this is 250,000 plus disabled pensioners will be spared repeated tests to prove that they're disabled. From this spring, PIP claimants over the state pension age will no longer face reviews every few years. In fact, what they will have is a light touch review of their condition once every 10 years. But they can still have a review if they ask for one, or if their circumstances change, they will probably be given one anyway. Tory welfare chief will also look into a merge test for the two benefits, because at the moment you have two tests for ESA and PIP, and they're going to try and bring it into one test. Number 2 is Fit for Work test giant Maximus will have its contract extended. Well, I don't know if that's good news or bad news. It's probably bad news. Anyway, Fit for Work tests extended by more than a year, the minister announced today. The corporate empire's benefit testing firm will carry out work capability assessments for ESA payments for a further 16 months to July 2021. And this is the second extension since the contract began in 2014. And they're going to be raking in tens of millions of pounds of taxpayers' money. But ministers insist that it's a temporary measure ahead of a huge shake-up. Now, we have heard this just now, but number 3, 2 different disability benefit tests could be combined. And as I said just now, they're talking about, under a new scheme, a single in-house DWP computer system would provide a more joined-up experience. So officials will carry out a trial run, merging the Fit for Work test and into the PIP test. I always thought that was a bit weird when you get called out for a PIP test and then a few weeks later they call you out for the same thing for ESA. I did think that was a bit weird. Number 4, and this is probably because it's costing them some money, is appeal victories are too high. And the system will have to be looked at. Yes, of course it will, because you are refusing people who then go on and should have been given it, but you've refused it. So it's your own fault. You need to actually sort out your own system rather than sorting out that. And she says, I will be looking at this matter over the coming months. Number 5, the sanction regime could be softened. I know it could be softened. It will be. It just could be. So they're going to try and look at how they increase engagement and build a trusted and strong relationship between work coaches and claimants. Last month, a select committee report on benefit sanctions, the department agreed to carry out a small test. And this is where work coaches start from a point of no conditionality and scale up where appropriate, focusing on what claimants can do. Number 6, he says, is the internal appeal system could be reformed. So what they're going to do is mandatory reconsideration process that they normally refuse you on. They're going to have a look at that and see if they can't change it slightly so that they are more fair. And you can look at this from a sceptical point of view, because they are refusing a mandatory reconsideration. They're refusing the claim that they have got it wrong, and then it going to court. It's going to court and it's costing them lots of money. So it would make sense that they actually change this part of the process and actually make sure that they're not doing something wrong and reconsider in favour of the benefit claimant. Number 7, sick pay reforms are finally being brought forward. So long-planned reforms to SSP, which has been around for more than a year, will finally be consulted on shortly, whatever shortly means. So Amber Rudd says, when someone is too ill to work, the system that awaits them should provide the support they need without writing them off. Yeah, jolly good. And number 8, there will be new research designed to help claimants. Yes, right, okay. What's this all about? I will commission a new piece of research to better understand claimants' experiences of the benefit system and how to meet their needs. The research will complement the report that Scope published last week, which provides an important reminder of the extra costs faced by disabled people. Together, these will inform future policy making I can't help laughing at this, to better reform the needs of disabled people. I apologise about that, but it was actually quite funny, really. Number 9, and this is the last one of the 9 things that Amber Rudd has said, announced, and what they actually mean. So a disability work target could be more ambitious. So the target to see 1 million more disabled people in work by 2027 could be raised, said Amber Rudd. Yes, what make it 2 million? The target was originally intended to apply over a decade, but she said disabled employment rose 930,000 between 2013 and 2018, and she intends to go further. So there we go. That is the 9 things that Amber Rudd has announced today and what it actually means in reality. Well, just remember, all of this is because they are expecting to be going to a general election very soon, and they want to make the disabled people feel loved. We want to make them feel loved. Do you feel loved? I don't feel loved at all. I think they're two-faced, lying, full of BS, because all of this is just to appease the destruction that they've done over the last 10 years, and especially quite recently with universal credit as well. And they haven't mentioned anything about scrapping UC, which would have been on my list of things to do, but they didn't put that on there. So, you have to look at the motivations of this, and personally it is because they are worried that they have alienated 20% of the UK population who have a disability, and that they are victimising with their benefit changes and sanctions and rules and things. So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed today's vlog, and don't forget, as normal, comment below, give us a thumbs up, a like and a share, and please tell your friends about this channel, because we would like to be able to get to 500 subscribers by Easter this year, hopefully, or maybe even better, to get to 1,000 subscribers, so we can actually move forward with the channel. As always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.